So, I'm here with Dino from Fear Factory.
Hi.
And we're going to get to all the important questions. And we're going to start really, really easy. We're going to start with the music, the good stuff.
Okay.
So, Fear Factory
Yes.
has been around for a long time.
Yes.
And that's a compliment, by the way.
33 years.
33 years. And you've been there right from the beginning.
Yes.
Yes. So, what's the key to longevity in this industry? Because it's a hard one.
It's a definitely hard one, but the love for it is what keeps me going. The fans, because they enjoy obviously what we do and the sound that we created back in the day, and them singing all the lyrics and getting involved with the music. That really what drives my passion to come out here and tour and stuff like that. But ultimately, it's in my heart, and it's what I call myself as a lifer, because this is what I'm doing for the rest of my life. And I made that decision when I was 9 years old.
Yeah, I think if you're a musician, you can't get away from it. I'm a singer-songwriter myself, and the thought of actually doing anything else, although I'm talking to you at Download today, which is technically something else, the thought of doing something else is not even a possibility almost. Do you know what I mean? So you're in it for life. I get what you're saying.
Yeah, I'm in it for life. I'm what they call a veterano, which means veteran in Spanish. It means veteran. I'm a veteran. I'm a proud veteran. I'm proud that I'm here 33 years later to do this and play at Download Fest 2024.
Yeah, and it's a testament to your kind of willpower to stick in there, because it's not an easy industry.
I've been through major ups and downs from day one in my career. We did our first record that came out years later, but we were on our first record. We actually ended up going to court.
Oh wow.
And the producer owned the recordings. The judge decided that the producer can own the recordings and we own our songs. So that's how I was introduced to the music industry, and ever since then I've been fighting lawsuits pretty much all my life.
Yeah.
So
it's
pretty rough.
Yeah.
But again, that does not deter me from being out here and doing what I love doing and creating music.
And also, when you went through a period of time where you were seen as doing something very revolutionary, like you were the first to kind of do those shouty verses, singing choruses.
Yes.
And how was that received? Because I always feel like with the music industry that everyone loves it when it's successful. But the period of time when you're initially doing something different, was that difficult? Were people like, oh, we don't like this, we don't know how to take this?
Yeah. Well, we came into the scene before there was the internet and before there was trolls. But when we came out with our first record, Soul of a New Machine, in 1992, we got a lot of backlash because of the melodic vocals. Because at that time, in 1992, a lot of you probably weren't even born yet, death metal and grindcore was really big at that time. So when we released our stuff, it was a pretty fucking brutal record with melodic vocals. People didn't know how to take it, and so there was we got a lot of backlash. And it wasn't like on the internet where you could just read somebody's comment. No, this was like people saying it to our face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I suppose ultimately being different and having that thing that made you unique and made your band sound is what has made you stick around for all this time. So
Correct. The same thing that people were talking crap about was eventually what they ended up liking about it.
Yeah, it's
you know what I mean?
It's kind of funny how that works.
Yeah.
It's like no one wants to be the first to get on the bandwagon, no pun intended, but you know what I mean? No one wants to be the first.
I don't mind being the first at anything.
Yeah, you've got to be the first.
Exactly. Also, now that style that she's talking about, as she describes, now that is pretty much a staple in rock and metal today.
Yeah, it's pretty normal now, but at the time it wasn't, and I think being one of the pioneers and being the first is always quite a nice little, thing to
There might have been somebody before us, but nobody's ever no one's ever been able to prove it.
Take the compliment, eh?
Yeah.
So how are you finding the UK in general?
Love the UK. I always love coming here ever since, back in the early days. My two favorite things, English breakfast and Indian food. Love it.
Ah, wow, there you go. I recently got back from LA, actually, in Nevada, and I was over there filming ghost adventures and haunted places, and I did not bump into one person in Nevada who hadn't either seen a ghost or an alien. So my next question is a little bit offbeat, but have you ever seen a ghost?
No.
Do you believe in them? Are you a skeptic?
Yes, of course I believe in ghosts, yeah.
Okay.
I believe there's spirits roaming around here.
Okay.
You know, whether they're trying to tell us something or whether they're just trying to coexist with us. I believe they're out there.
Yeah, I believe
And
it.
aliens as well.
Aliens. Have you seen an alien?
No.
You haven't seen an alien.
No. No.
A werewolf? I'm going to go through this.
I haven't seen a werewolf, but I've seen some pretty hairy men that look like a werewolf.
Yeah, well, there you go. I mean,
And
yeah.
women, and women.
And women too, yeah. The bearded lady and all that.
Yeah, exactly.
So anyway, I think it's been lovely to chat to you. And what else have you got planned while you're in the UK? How long are you over here for?
We're only over here for a couple of days. Right after this festival, we got to head over to Germany, and we got a few shows over there. We're doing the whole festival, Europe and UK tour.
Okay.
So we got other countries that we got to go to. We still got Grass Pop, which is in Belgium, and we still got Hellfest and a few other festivals.
Okay, and what about new music? Anything like that on the horizon?
Yes, we've been working on new music, but it won't be out till next year.
Okay, my producer, a friend of mine, you may know, Chris Collier.
Yes, I know Chris Collier. Yeah.
I think he might have mixed some of your record or something like that.
He pre-mixed our last record. Ultimately, Andy Steep did the mix, but yeah, Chris helped us out.
Yeah, Chris is a buddy of mine. He's producing my music, so it's kind of a nice little connection.
Yeah.
So.
Well, Chris is also, has become big time working with a lot of Korn stuff now.
Yeah. He's cool. I've known him for a long time, and we kind of took a chance on each other when we were kind of like, I was a new artist, he was a new producer, and
Have you been to Vegas yet?
Yeah, I was in Vegas last few weeks ago. So yeah, I haven't been to his studio in Vegas. I worked with him when he was in LA. So yeah.
Yes.
But we do, through lockdown, we would do Skype sessions. So I'll be writing in the UK, and he'll be, doing his thing over there. So.
Well, shout out to Chris Collier.
Yeah, shout out to Chris, and thank you so much for your time today. And I hope you enjoy the rest of the UK.
Yes, I definitely will. Thank you very much. Download Fest 2024, Fear Factory. We'll see you at the Dogtooth stage.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Lovely to meet you.